Imagine, for just a moment, that somewhere in this vast multiversy version of you is watching, not judging, not interfering, just observing. Every choice you make, every step you take, every moment you hesitate or leap. What if this version of you is more than a distant echo? What if it's trying to reach across realities and whisper? We live one life, or so we think. But quantum physics specifically, the many worlds interpretation suggests otherwise. Every decision you make causes reality to split. Every fork in the road spawns an alternate path. There isn't just one you. There are countless. Some are living your dream life. Others are trapped in a nightmare you narrowly escaped. But here's where it gets strange. These versions might not be as far removed as we think. Science tells us that all versions of you exist, now, simultaneously, vibrating at different frequencies of consciousness. And spirituality? It echoes this too. Mystics have long believed that the soul is multidimensional, that consciousness transcends time, space, and even death. So if these versions of you exist, could they be trying to communicate? What does a whisper from another life sound like? Not like a voice, not like a scream, more like a nudge. A dream that feels too real. An emotion that doesn't belong. A memory that never happened. These are the signs. 1. Deja vu. That eerie sense that you've lived a moment before. Maybe you have, but not here, not in this timeline. 2. Recurring dreams, especially those filled with vivid places, people, or scenarios that feel hauntingly familiar. 3. Synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences. Repeating numbers, recurrent symbols, names that keep surfacing. They might be breadcrumbs from a version of you trying to guide your path. 4. Sudden intuition. A strong gut feeling you can't explain, but that leads to powerful results. Maybe it's wisdom passed from a version of you who already knows what happens if you turn left instead of right. 5. Feeling displaced. As if you don't belong in the current version of your life. Not depression, not anxiety, just a subtle dislocation. A sense that this isn't the timeline you were meant to be in. These signs don't scream, they whisper, and they require silence to hear. If parallel versions of you are reaching out, then the question becomes, how do you listen? You don't need technology. You need stillness. 1. Meditation. Not just to clear the mind, but to travel. Close your eyes. Slow your breath. Ask inwardly, what does my higher self want me to know? And wait. The message may come as a word, an image, a feeling. 2. Dream journaling. Dreams are doorways, and if you write them down each morning, you begin to see the messages you once forgot. 3. Mirror work. Yes, look into a mirror and speak to the version of you who has already healed, already awakened. Let that reflection speak back. 4. Energy alignment. Eat lighter, move your body, stay hydrated. Your physical state affects which version of you you're in resonance with. 5. Creative expression. Sometimes your parallel self will speak through art. A poem you didn't know you had in you, a song that comes out of nowhere. When you tune yourself, the signal gets clearer. Not every parallel version is thriving. Some are struggling. Others have lost their way. But some have found it. They've unlocked the path. They've healed what you're still battling. They've become what you're still becoming. And they want to help. Some of the messages you may receive are: let go, The past is just a story. Take the risk. I did, and it changed everything. Don't trust them, you'll see why. That dream? It matters more than you think. Start now. There's not as much time as you believe. Sometimes you'll feel these as sudden shifts in emotion. Other times, as a stranger saying the exact thing you needed to hear. These aren't accidents. They're messages. And they're waiting to be received. The ultimate goal isn't just to listen, it's to shift. To move into a timeline where your highest self already thrives. This isn't fantasy. This is frequency. Ask yourself, what version of me do I want to align with? What habits does that version of me have? What fears have they released? What truths do they embody? Now start acting like that version now. Embody it. And you'll notice reality begin to bend. Opportunities arise. People shift. Obstacles fall away. Reality reorganizes around your frequency. Because the quantum truth is this: you're not stuck in one life. You're the chooser of lives. And you choose through belief, through emotion, through action. You don't become your highest self. You remember it, and then realign. There is a version of you who already knows the way, who whispers in moments of silence, who leaves clues in dreams and déjà vu. Listen, not with your ears, but with your intuition, your soul, because the multiverse isn't out there. It's in you. And every day, you're walking between the worlds. So the question isn't whether your parallel self is speaking. It's whether you're ready to listen. Your future self isn't ahead of you. It's already inside you, waiting to be remembered.